Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's journal, I would like to talk about content of our mind. How liberating is to know that the content of our mind are not our choice. Everything that our senses come into touch with it gets programmed into our mind. It's just an collection of our conditioning, gathering, beliefs in our memory. It doesn't represent us or the reality. Having an understanding about our mind and become aware of it, its nature, can help us boost tolerance of uncertainty and help us to manage the psychological challenges associated with current situation. If we pay little more attention to the mind, we would see that everything going on in our mind, such as thoughts, feeling, sensation, everything we are aware of it, in fact, happening only in our mind. It's a virtual reality in our mind, and we experience them as is happening outside. Our thoughts appear only to us. Whatever appear in our mind are not being aware by anyone else whatsoever. The reality we experience only taking place inside of us. We identify ourselves with bundles of emotions, feelings, perception, thoughts, conditioning, and experience which we have gained since our birth. With this accumulation, we experience and relate the world through our own interpretation of events. Basically, we project ourselves into the world. The projection is based on our understanding, reasoning, and conclusion of the situation, which is gained through our senses over a lifetime. We only experience our version of the reality by projecting ourselves into the circumstance. The reality we experience isn't the true reality. The fundamental reality cannot be put into concept. Up to now, everything we experienced within us through our senses. We never experienced anything outside of us. It's impossible to experience something outside of consciousness. Pay attention to your experience and see the emotion, the jealousy, happiness, love, hate, anger, even the so-called external world. We think that that's take place outside of us, what we experience within us. There is no experience outside of consciousness. And so, next time when a thought appear in your mind, remember that it doesn't exist somewhere outside of you. To be precise, it doesn't exist outside of our mind. So, do the particular thought create the reality also only exists within you. The particular reality created by thoughts is only exist within our mind. The content of what you are thinking about are in no way affected by the fact that this thought is appearing within you. Also, there is no way, no one aware of such event happening within your internal world. The thoughts appear within you is only appear to you. Without your attention, it simply disappear without a trace. If we see a piece of rope on the ground, mistake it for a snake only by looking at it more deeply, seeing it for what it is will dissolve the illusion of snake. Likewise, only having an understanding about the mind, become aware of contents of a mind, we can dissolve the mind created illusion. So why is that important? That our content of mind is our choice, or it's just programmed by anything our senses come into touch? Because most of the mental health issue, mental health being, well-being is relating to that. If we have a limited experience, that limited experience been programmed into our mind, then we're going to experience our life as this limited way. So hence our problem follow us and the suffering follow us. That is the bottom line. It's very important that at any time, making our thought process as a conscious process, we can change our life direction. That is a key here. Yeah, knowing about it, yes, contents of our mind is not ours. It doesn't help anything. Having that understanding and become aware of what is already there in our memory will change things for better. That is what is important. Because anything since our birth, our mind or our senses come into touch is being programmed. The culture we born, the religion we born into, the nation we born into, is all influence us how we behave, how we act in this world. By having an understanding or making this as a conscious process, we'll have a better understanding. And making this as a conscious process, we can change our life. That is what is the key. The good example would be your deep sleep experience. All sort of issues, challenges we experience on a waking world, when you go to deep sleep, it disappears. Even say, for example, if you're born into a particular religion, what happened to that name when you go to deep sleep? It disappears. While you're on a deep sleep, you have no idea who you are. All you know is you were there. Even on that, when you get up following day, you go back and say, yeah, I was there. That's all you know. So this is what I said. It's very important. Understanding, becoming aware of our mind is the key.